Hello everybody, it's me, back with a new video. I already did one eye, because I wasn't exactly sure what I was going for, but now I got it, and we're just gonna kind of jump right into the other eye. I'm gonna be working with loose pigments and loose glitters today. So I'm going to kind of touch on the best ways that I have found to work with them, and the best advice I can give you is start with a tacky base. That tacky base is going to get that pigment to stick. So we're going to be using all Mermaid Scale Cosmetics pigments because those are amazing and also the only loose pigments that I have. The one I'm starting out with is called Burgundy Love. And don't forget that with all the Mermaid Scale products, you can use my code GLAMLAMB, GLAMLAMB, to get some money off your order. I am now in the beginning I was just an affiliate for the company. So I represented them, I had my own code, stuff like that. Your girl got on PR. And I'm so excited. I'm so sorry if you hear loud banging in the background. My son is supposed to be taking a nap, and instead he's decided he's gonna try my patience. So we're taking a flat brush and just patting that pigment onto the eye. Not really brushing it or anything like that, just kind of stamping it where I want it to be. You know, around the edges, feathering it out just a little so it's not a harsh line when I go in with my next color. Now you're just gonna kind of build that up to the point where you want it. Looking at my other eye, I think I built it up to about here. Let me silence my phone real quick. Because of course, right now is when everybody has decided they want to talk to me. I'm going to take it up a little bit higher. Like I said, just stamping and kind of feathering out the edges. Wow, I picked the wrong eye to do on camera, because this is always the eye I end up accidentally covering up by my mirror. So note to self, next time do the other eye on camera. Alrighty, next we're going to take a semi-fluffy brush. Could be used for packing, could be used for blending, either way. We're gonna go into the purple from the UV reactive matte set. I don't know if there's a specific name for this purple or not. We're gonna take this on the edge of Burgundy Love and just start packing the two together. Oh yeah, my head's shaved now, and I don't know if you can see it in this lighting, but it's pink. My sister got so mad at me and so confused because my hair on the sides was growing out and it was touching my ears, and it was really starting to make me mad. I'm like, nope, I can't do it anymore. I just can't. I don't like having hair. I don't like it. The only reason I let my hair grow out at all was because I was afraid I wouldn't be able to dye it. Because the last time I shaved it and tried to dye it, I used the wrong kind of dye. I used splat dye, and that shit stains like a motherfucker. It's bad. And it just stained my scalp. It didn't dye the hair at all. So I let my hair grow back because I love dyeing my hair. I love having fun hair colors. And then I got sick of it again, shaved it and bleached it again, and I tried using the Arctic Fox hair dye. I used the shade Electric Paradise. And because Arctic Fox doesn't really stain, it actually worked. So I can have my shaved head and dye it too. And I'm real happy about that. Don't mind all my breakouts. I went on a little shopping trip to Ulta the other day because I needed primer and I needed he woke up the baby. We're gonna keep going. I needed primer and I needed foundation. And they had the Juvia's Place foundation there, and you know, I had heard so many good things about that foundation. Oh, by the way, I used Barbie pigment here, and this is the light pink from the UV Reactive Matte Set. So I went ahead and I got the Juvia's Place foundation to try. I also got a new primer from Makeup Revolution. And I also got this Mario Badescu spray because it was on sale for $3. And I was like, I can't pass that up. So it's a lot of new things going on my face right now. And I have semi-sensitive skin, so if I start using a bunch of new products, my face breaks out for a little while. Just while it gets used to the new stuff. So that's what's happening there. And as usual, we're just going back and forth between the colors. Not blending like we would with regular eyeshadow, because with regular eyeshadow we do circular motions to blend. With pressed pigments, you really just want to stamp in the color. Pressed pigments behave very, very, very differently from regular eyeshadow. It's a learning curve, that is for sure. It took me a while to really figure out the best way to work with pressed pigments. Or at least the way that worked for me. I'm not going to call my way the best way. Okay. So we've got just our little smoked out eye going. And now we're going to take a... Well, I just broke my brush. We're going to... It wouldn't be a video on my channel if something didn't go wrong. We're going to take a brush and some concealer. And we're going to start our wing. Now, those of you who have been subscribed to my channel for a while, or who know me, or have, you know, been keeping up with my looks, I don't do wings because I have never found a shape that really looked good on my eye. But recently, I started just doing more of a straight out wing rather than a curved wing. and it seems to work much better on my eye shape. So I've been trying to incorporate wings into my looks more. Because I feel like doing like fun colored eyeliners, something I really have been wanting to do, but because I hadn't figured out my wings yet, I couldn't really do. So it was kind of an element in my makeup that I really wanted to like step my game up in. All right. So I didn't do this on the first eye and it was a mistake. So I'm gonna do it on the second eye, even though they'll probably look a little uneven. I'm going to take my 12-piece Artistry Pressed Pigment palette from Mermaid Scale, and I'm gonna go in and mix the dark purple shade with the dark pink shade. And I'm just going to put that on this wing first. With loose glitter, or with glitter in general, glitter is not a pigment. It's loose, there's spaces in between it. So it's really, really, really hard to get like a good pigmented layer of glitter by itself. So the best advice that I can give is to do a layer of a pigment or just like a regular color first to give the glitter something to lay on. I take my NYX glitter primer on an angled liner brush. And just kind of smooth that over the wing. I covered you up again. Ugh! Somebody just needs to sit here with me, tap me on my shoulder, and be like, hey, we can't see you. I'm going to be using Mermaid Scale glitter called Dragon's Blood. I honestly don't know if this glitter was ever actually put up on the website, but it got sent to me and I'm going to use it because it's pretty. It's like a very dark red, almost brown, but not quite kind of glitter. It's real pretty. And again, I messed up. With glitter, you want to work in very small sections with the primer or it'll dry out, and I didn't do that. So we're gonna reapply some of the glitter glue just in that inner corner. Move my stuff so I can reach it better. And we're just gonna start stamping, that's much better, stamping that glitter where we want it. So it's kind of a slow process just because there's so many details you want to pay attention to. You gotta work in sections with the glue, you gotta work in sections with the glitter, you gotta make sure that the glitter is, you know, in a thick enough layer where you can actually see it. You gotta make sure you're not overdoing it with either, because if you overdo it, it's gonna look like a mess. I'm messy, I'm just wiping my brush off on my pants. I wouldn't suggest that. but I'm a mess. I like to stick to that aesthetic. Okay, I've shown you my process with the wing. It's gonna take me a minute. I'll be back once I finish it. All right, we have finally got that wing done. We are going to start on the face. So this is my sister's, but I'm gonna use it anyway. It's the e.l.f. Putty Primer. We've been looking everywhere for this, and we finally found it when we went to Ulta. Oh, I'm just gonna press that into my pores. Biggest place where I have issues with my pores is right under here. I'm gonna press that in. And this is the Makeup Revolution Pore Blur. It's a tinted pore filling primer. So we're gonna use this as well because your girl's pores are enormous. I'm sorry if you end up hearing my kid in the background. Again, he is trying my patient today. Okay. Now, we're going to use the Juvia's Place Foundation, I Am Magic Foundation. This is in shade Marisol, I think. It's light for me, but you know, it's not that big a deal because I don't use really much foundation anymore. I just kind of put little tiny dots where I think I might need it, which would mostly be down there. Where's my brushes? Aha. Morphe Y6 brush, just kind of stamping that in. See, it is a little light for me, but we'll fix that up with bronzer and contour and blush and all that when we get to it. But I really just kind of wanted you to see. Wow, in this lighting it looks super light for me. The foundation, I really like it. Those couple drops pretty much covered the majority of my face. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish my face off camera, and then we'll be back for the finishing touches and the final look. This portion of our program is brought to you by Too Much Hot Pink Blush, because your girl has a little bit of a problem with over blushing. She sits back here and she attacks me. Alrighty tidy. We are gonna do our lower lash line, and then I have no clue what step we're doing after that. We're just starting from the darkest shade and gonna move our way into the lightest. So we're using Burgundy Love. Ow! Oh, flipper. I'm just gonna step off of you to go somewhere else, but I'm gonna dig my claws in you first. By the way, I used the Morphe 35B palette for all my blush because I like the hot pink in there for blush. I would have used Barbie, but like the thought of loose blush terrifies me. Because yeah, I like a lot of blush, but like I don't want that much. I used the e.l.f. Camo Concealer just under my eyes and a little bit on my nose. I used the Tarteist Pro Glow palette for my bronzer and contour. I'll go into purple. In the purple, I'm more so tapping over Burgundy Love than under it. Just kind of avoiding right up against the lashes, so I still have that darkness there. Now we're gonna go into Barbie. And with Barbie, I am gonna do a little bit more of a sweeping motion. I'm gonna tap it first and then just kind of sweep it under the eyes. So tap it into place, sweep it till it's blended. I'm gonna use a highlighter for my inner corner. I'm gonna go into my Jeffree Star Platinum Ice Pro Palette. I'm going to spray my skin down with my Mario Badescu spray to give it a little more, I don't know, glow and hydration. I'm also going to spray it just a little bit, like one little spritz on my brush. I'm going to go into the shade Ice Cold. Wetting your brush and your face, like spritzing your face and spritzing your brush before you do highlight. Probably one of my favorite tricks in the book. It just makes the highlighter really pop really quick. A little bit up on the forehead. How's the view up my nose? I forget to bring my brushes up and they're just sitting behind my my camera. Okay, I'm gonna take our little flat brush. And what I've been doing recently with my nose highlight is making kind of a V shape up at the top bridge of my nose. And then hitting the tip of the nose. I don't know why, I just kind of like the shape that it gives. And we're going to highlight this whole empty space right here under the brow bone. itch. Ah, it itches. Same on this side. This much highlighter is probably not for everybody. It's most definitely not for everybody. It's not everybody's cup of tea, but I love it. And then we're gonna highlight our lip dip. Yes, I know it's called a Cupid's bow, but lip dip sounds funnier. And then I'm gonna take a little pencil brush. I'm going to go into the shade Pink Chill. Pink Chill is more of a glittery topper than a highlighter by itself, which is perfect for an inner corner. I'm going to pop on some liner in my waterline, some lashes, and my lipstick, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. Alright, there's the finished look in natural lighting. Popped on some lashes from Purely or on Amazon. The lipstick is Self Control from Jeffree Star. What do we think? Do we like it? Do we not like it? The look will be up on my Instagram, and you can leave your thoughts there, or you can leave them in the comments down below. If you stuck with me through this long ass video, thank you very much, and I will see you guys next time.